Revelations 4, the verse 11 says that you are worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and by your will they exist and were created. Our worship to God is not transactional. It comes from a place of knowing who God is, knowing his true nature, and giving him the reverence that he deserves. David sang in Psalm 29, the verse 2, that give unto the Lord the glory due to his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of his holiness. Because worship is an act that is designed by God, we begin to worship with true acts when our ideas are not originating from ourselves, but from the wisdom of knowing who God is. In 1 Peter chapter 2, the verse 9, it says that, "But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." He called us, he chose us, he has created us so that we will sing forth his praises, which is an act of true worship. When you consider also the sacrifices or the offerings of Cain and Abel, we will understand that the kind of worship which is acceptable to God is determined by him. In Genesis chapter 4, the verse 3 to 7, it says that, "And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground to the Lord. Abel also brought the firstborn of his flock and of their fat, and the Lord respected Abel and his offering, but he did not respect Cain and his offering. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. So the Lord said to Cain, Why are you angry, and why has your countenance fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted?" There is an acceptable form of worship. In John chapter 4, the verse 23 and 24, Jesus told the Samaritan woman that in the New Testament, the acceptable form of worship comes in truth and in spirit. And it reads, "But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father is seeking such to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in truth and in spirit." God is worthy of our worship as it has been established by scripture. The standard of acceptable worship, however, is set by God and revealed by his spirit. But to truly worship God in truth is to know him intimately. Meditate further on true acts of worship, and I hope it will be a blessing to you. See you another day.